Assuming you have built a house A, yeah, this is your apartment A, and then you went to a bank and borrowed a loan, let's say of 30 million. Yeah, you've repaid up until maybe
25
million. If something happens and you've been left, assuming you have paid 25 million, so the balance is 5 million. So you know it is not in the interest of the bank to keep this. They are not interested with your asset. What they are interested in is recovering
5 million.
their balance.
Hi everyone, I hope this video finds you well. My name is Martin, in case you're here for the first time. Sisi ni watu wa insurance. We do civic education as well as reviews on insurance, especially within the Kenyan market. Now, we have always encouraged you to keep sending us questions because it's the reason why we do these videos. We respond to those questions. So every video that we have posted is because you have asked a question. So keep us in check. We'll be able to give you relevant videos. That's our greatest joy, to do relevant videos that you can relate with. In today's conversation, we are responding to one of our viewers, although this was kind of a one-on-one discussion. Tulikuwa tunaulizana, when you are taking up a loan, I know you do, kunakuwa na hiyo clause kanakuwa kamecover insurance. So we were having that discussion, and alikuwa ananiambia there's a friend who had taken up a loan, then I think alikuwa ameattach hiyo loan na some assets za nyumbani, and it happened that the guy died. So what's the meaning of this insurance bit when you are taking up a loan, and you want to look at what are the options that can help you safeguard your assets? Even if you have attached an asset on a loan, how can you safeguard that asset in case, God forbid, you are not there? Because you don't want to leave your family in a bad state because you had taken up a loan and you had committed maybe an asset or investment on that loan. So which are the options available in the market to help you safeguard your assets, those that you have attached on that loan? So we want to have that discussion. And if you are liking these videos, make sure to subscribe. It's the best way to support our community. Like this video, share with your friends, and leave a comment. And without wasting much time, let's get into the video. Karibu sana Bwana Moi.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Martin. And to our viewers, I'm delighted, number one, and we've walked quite a journey. Yeah, doing 80 videos, it's not main thing. It's out of people's reaction that we've been able to reach that height.
Yes.
All the same, today we want to discuss something that touches on everyone. Yeah, because at one point you have borrowed, and could be phone, could be money from the bank or the circle, or even Shyrock. So and what is the connection? Because we've had cases, as you have heard, where someone, and especially these high net worth individuals, where you will find that that guys have assets, but he also have big loans to the equal measure. Because what we believe in is that a loan is good, because it helps you, to achieve something that you would have taken too long to achieve. All the same, there's a price on that. At the same time, all these assets we use them to borrow because they give us kind of a leverage. But so that I'm able to communicate clearly, there is always a connection between these two, loan and insurance. So what you'll find is that when you want to borrow, majority of bank and circles will tell you we are charging some amount of money towards insurance, but you don't even bother to ask what kind of insurance. What we are talking of is something we call a loan guard. Or something we call in circle, they call it credit life. Yeah, so for loan guard, this is usually seen when someone want to borrow money for homes. We call it generally mortgage. So when you take up a mortgage, you are advised to take loan guard, so that in the event of, God forbid, death, the balance would be paid by the insurance, and the family can be able to retain the house. It's the same thing. So what happens is this, and then going back to that scenario you've presented, that someone had borrowed a loan, and the collateral was his assets. Unfortunately, he exited, or he died, and the nini had to be auctioned.
The lender decided to go after now the assets.
Yeah, or even if you have no assets, you know whom the bank goes to. It goes to the spouse. Yeah, so for better for worse, that is what it said. So what is important is this. Every time you borrow a loan, make sure to buy this. It really saves you from a lot of problems, because assuming you have built a house A, yeah, this is your apartment A, and then you went to a bank and borrowed a loan, let's say of 30 million. Yeah, you've repaid up until maybe
25
million. If something happens and you've been left, assuming you have paid 25 million, so the balance is 5 million. So you know it is not in the interest of the bank to keep this. They are not interested with your asset. What they are interested in is recovering
5 million.
their balance. So if you had no loan guard, what they will do is that they will ring a bell on this property, simply to recover
their 5 million.
To recover their 5 million. And it is very, very painful that you've paid almost the entire amount, and at the peak of that situation, now your
asset
is gone because of simply 5 million. So that is why it is important. So how it does, loan guard protects you against 3 things. Number 1 is death. If you die, the balance is paid by the insurance. If you become disabled, the insurance takes over and pays the balance, regardless of how much. Yeah, and if you become terminally ill, but this is usually taken as an option.
As a rider, yes.
Yeah, as a rider, insurance may take over and repay what is the balance. But the most shocking thing is that loan guard really charges a very small amount. Very, very small amount. Yeah. So, and I want to give you, because we keep on doing this.
Yes.
With even institutions. There's an institution that we were giving them this particular cover, credit life, for their members. And the portfolio was around 3 billion. Guess how much we were being charged? We were charging for 3 billion loan. They were charging 29 million for a cover limit of 3 billion. You can imagine the amount. This is a very small amount. So if 3 billion is being charged 29 million, what about
your 1 million loan?
Your 1 million loan. It's negligible.
Yes.
So that is why it is very important to take up this cover, and usually you pay annually. so tutapatana na wewe possibly next year because
okay. So once you pay, you can attach all the loans that you take for that year, or what happens?
No. For that particular loan.
For that particular
loan is what we are safeguarding. So if you have other loans, you can equally take up loan guard.
So it's per loan.
It's per loan. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And this is important to people who are borrowing, because we are always borrowing, and something may happen, and death has no appointment. If it happens,
and you had attached a home,
yes, and a home, your family may be driven out of that home, and possibly by taking up a very small amount for insurance on your loan, you could have saved massive.
Sounds.
Yes. So what possibly I would like to urge our guys is don't fear to ask a question. Just let us know what you are thinking, so that we can be able to guide you. We want to help, that is for sure. We want to help, and we focus on you. That is why we keep on doing this, so that first of all, you can get educated, and then you can be able to choose whether to work with us or not. If you find we give you value, you can reach out. We can always advise you on matters to do with finances.
Wow. Oh, okay. So I hope we've been able to cover quite a lot in that subject. And in case you are there and you have a question, maybe you feel that was not covered, leave that question in the comment section. We'll take it up and do a video in the next one, and probably will make you a better person, more informed, and you buy insurance products as a happy buyer. You know that you already have the facts, you know what to expect when you want to do a claim. So we hope we gave you value for your time, and we are keeping watch of your questions. Subscribe, like if you haven't, share with your friends, and make sure that you watch our next video, and also watch our previous videos. We have a lot of content that we have put out for you, so usikue unawachi moja then unangangana na mambo zingine. We have done a lot of 85 videos.
85.
This is the 86th video. So make sure to go back and watch all of them if possible. So thank you very much, and we hope to see you in the next one. But until then, God bless you, and
bye.
Bye.